Hi, I'm Thomas Newman, and the decision I'm going to be discussing is my career choice about 6 months ago. About 5 years ago, my dad and I started a small business here in Sevierville. Um, and I worked with him full time for about 5 years. Um, didn't make any money because it was a startup and it's a family business, so I didn't really expect to. But that kind of wore on me over time, and I worked weekend jobs for extra money. Um, about 6 months ago, I met a guy that works on commercial microwaves, and I started working with him with the hope that I would learn how to do it and then be able to make more money. So far, that hasn't happened, but I still have hopes that it will. My decision making style was agonizing, probably. I took a really long time to think about it because in my mind it was a pretty big decision. Um, I probably use that in most of my decisions, um, and I think it works pretty well. It's just to me it seems the most thorough, and I can come at it from all sides. Um, I probably used every step in the decision making process because it took me a long time to figure. I probably thought about it for about 3 weeks before I made a decision. Um, My values definitely played a role in my decision because it was sort of a choice between family and myself, and that was hard for me. But I felt then that we had set the company up and the operations in such a way that my dad could run it by himself. Um, and I would still believe that. Um, Recently, though, my dad started having back problems that are worse than what he's had before. And so I'm having to reconsider the entire decision, and I might have to quit my job and come back here and help him work this. And that it's not ideal, but I guess it's just kind of my personal goals conflicting with my commitment to my family. Um, so that's going to be another big decision that's coming up pretty quick. My first smart goal is that I would like to own a home, and let's see, what am I going to do? I am going to buy a home within, I hope, the next 5 years. Um, I'll know that I've reached my goal by standing in a house that I own. Um, to measure progress, I hope to have $25,000 saved by that point as a down payment. Um, that'll be my criteria because if I don't have it, I won't even try. Um, I think it's semi realistic. It really just depends on my choices with relation to work in the near future. Um, I hope it's realistic. I would like to own a home that I can live in. It is definitely somewhat of a stretch, so I guess it's semi attainable in that. It's very important to me that I get this done because I just feel like renting is a waste of money when I don't have any intention to leave this area. Um, Relates to my values because I need to stay close to my family, and to link it to, well, it links to all of my values. I'd like to be able to be that financially secure in that I own a home and I'm close to my family, and I'll have hopefully a family of my own at that point. And I will make sure that I have a house within that time frame in order to live my life in a way where I can be financially free and have my own property. Uh, End point is in 5 years. It's my hope anyway, and I really want to make it happen. Um, the only other goal that I have is not, I'm not sure it's attainable. When I got back from Slovakia about 5 years ago, I was an exchange student over there for a year. I weighed about 250 pounds, which was a pretty good weight for me at the time. I was a little skinny because I'm 6'5", and the food over there was not what I was used to, and I lost, I think, about 120 pounds while I was over there. Um, Gained most of it back within the next few years, topped out at about 350, and then I went on a diet and I lost another. I lost 50 pounds, and I'm down to 300 now, but I'd like to be back around that 250, and I have tried everything. The diet that got me down to 300, it was working really well, and then I just kind of stopped at 300, and I tried to keep it up and to keep working hard, and it didn't seem to have any effect. I just stopped losing weight after 300. I don't really know why. I tried a few other things, and that was about 6 months ago that I stopped trying. It just got demoralizing to go month after month and not have any more progress. I do want to lose another 50 pounds, but I don't know how anymore. I'd like to have it done within 2 years. I know that that's something of a stretch since I don't have a plan to accomplish it. So I guess it's not the smartest of smart goals, but that's uh, that's what I'm thinking I'm going to try. Let's see, what am I supposed to end with? Yeah. Well, I hope that that works. Um, I've never made videos for class before, so I'm sorry if I'm not very good at it so far. I'll try to get better. I know that I pause a lot, but it's just because I'm trying to think as fast as I talk, and that's hard for me to do. Anyway, have a great week.